These fallen angels actually walk amongst you. These devils are actual entities that exist and are very aggressive and they are very dangerous. And this is what you get when people walk in the mall and they shoot 1,000 people, they shoot themselves. They get possessed by these devils. That's why they told you in the Bible when they asked, "Where have you been?" The devil says, "Oh, I've been hunting on the ground night and day looking for souls to devour." That's a real thing. But you got to understand, the devil is not a being like you think. When you think of the devil, you think that's another name for Satan. No, the devils are an actual group of entities, right? And it's truly is them. It's as many devils as it is us on this planet, and these are disembodied spirits, right? They became devils, right? You know, so these devils attack through the flesh by possessing things. Then you got evil spirits. These are the ancient spirits that were good spirits at one time. They were spirit gods, but when the war broke out, they became evil spirits. Once again, they're no joke. They're very dangerous because they understand you, right? They used to guide you at one point, so they know how to talk to you. This is when you get your, and then you still got your good spirit guide. So this is when you get you have been chilling, and then you get that thought to take you do some negative shit, but you know it's wrong, but it's still coming to you as a thought, and then you got another thought saying don't do it. You know, this way you get, man. That's why they showed you that in the cartoon, the angel on your left shoulder, the devil on your right shoulder. That's because you got spirit guides. You got a good one and the bad one. But the bad ones used to be good ones too. It's just they sided with Zeus. So now they're there to lead you in a negative way. The good spirits are there to lead you in a positive way. This is how deep this thing is. Right? Right? Then you got the fallen angels. Right? And the fallen angels, you know, these beings are very powerful because angels are the military of the cosmos. So these fallen angels, they thrive in the air. So the way Zeus do it is like an army. He has his ground troops, which is the devils. Then he has his evil spirits, which they like to attack through the waters. Right? You know, they like to attack through the waters. They showed you that in the movie Constantine, when Neo wanted to go to hell, what did he do? He had to get a pot, and he filled it with water. He set the pot in front of him. Then he put his feet inside the pot. The pot was filled with water. He put his feet inside the pot so that the metal, which is a transmitter of energy, can absorb the water, and his intent to go to visit hell, right? Because Constantine had the ability to go to hell and go to the heaven, right? And water is, all portals are composed of water. You might not or might not remember that, but that's the truth. All portals are composed of water, so you know that's why he got the pot and he put his feet, took his socks and shoes off, and put his feet inside the water. Then he picked up the cat and looked the cat in his eyes, and he used the cat as a gateway to open up the doors of hell, right? And when he did that, the doors of hell opened up, and he walked in, and you seen all those demons around and shit like that. That's a real thing, you know, because evil spirits attack through the waterway. A lot of people don't understand that. But yes, you can use water to open portals, and I'm not gonna go too deep. The information not for everybody, but you can use water to open portals.
You have 1 minute left.
You have the fallen angels attacking through the airways. You have the evil spirits attacking through the water. You have the devils attacking through land. And this is how Zeus has his army attacking us. Right? This is how Zeus has his army. He sent them out strategically. He has generals, lieutenants, majors, captains. It's a real army. And you know, how can you go to war without an army, right? It's a real war. That's what I'm saying. You're in a real spiritual war. While you walk around playing games and you being aimless and you're not meditating, you're not calling on your spiritual family help, because you thinking this shit a game, this shit real. You know, they attack you strategically. That's why shit be so hard in life. That's why life seems so hard to everybody. Because every attack is strategically thought out. They understand your soul's imprint. They understand your soul's desires, and that's what they attack. And then, like I said, you got the fallen angels who attack through the air. Your thoughts will travel through the airwaves. So this is how they are able to attack you. When you think a thought, you don't know how to shield your thoughts. You think a thought, they know what you're thinking. They just attack those thoughts and attack you through the airwaves and send more negative thoughts into your mind.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Yeah, we back. So like I was saying, they attack you through the airwaves. And because people don't understand the science, they don't remember, or should I say they don't remember the science. You gotta understand all this stuff your soul knows already. Your soul knew these things. This is our culture. This is our culture. This is the metaphysics. This is the quantum physics. This is the science that has been hidden from you. This is why you're not able to manifest things a certain way or change your environment at the level you used to. You know, because the science has been removed from you and they have given you watered down science. But these fallen angels attack through the airwaves. You know, sound travels through the airwaves. You know, light is the only thing that doesn't require a medium to travel. I repeat, sound travels through the airwaves. And thoughts travel through the airwaves, right? So when you think of thought, it travels along the airwaves, right? This is like kind of the basis for telepathy. And once again, I'm not gonna get too deep into that because I'm not gonna be revealing any other things that can help you unlock or unlock certain powers within you, because it's not for everybody's ears. And when the universe tell me to reveal it, then I will reveal it. If they don't tell me to reveal it, I won't be teaching the secrets, you know, to how to do certain things, because we have our enemy that is listening at all times. Like I told you, they attack us through the airwaves, these fallen angels. Alright, so why am I saying this? Because I want you to know that this is not a made-up story when they talk to you about Zeus and Satan, the fallen angels and the fallen. This is what's going on in real life. Where do you think your horror movies come from? Imagine how a horror movie make you feel. Well, that's how it would feel if you was in the presence of fallen angels. You know, if you was in the presence of these fallen beings, their vibration would make you feel the same way you feel when you watch a horror movie. In fact, when you watch a horror movie, those are the vibrations. When you think I send you those vibrations, it's not the actual image you're looking at. It's the fact that they literally use these evil spirits when they make these movies, and they place these evil spirits in the music. So when a scary movie scene come up, they play a certain vibration, a certain sound of the music, and then that allows that entity to attack you and go within you for that split second, and you feel that vibration. That's what fear comes from. That's what the fear you get from when you watch a movie, at least. So, you know, this is a real thing. And I want you to know that these beings have an actual location. Like, you know, they said Zeus, aka Satan, was kicked out of the heavens. And I want you to know that there's an actual location where he exists, where he actually, if you was to go there, you can see him, you know, in the physical without having to wait for him to appear to you. And that place is called Sumeru, Sumeru, or Sumeru, or Meru for short. So basically, this place exists above Greece, and it's a floating mountain. It's like a floating mountain, but it's really a city. It's a floating city, and it's way above what you know is the atmosphere. I'll expound upon differences later of the atmosphere and how the sky is layered and how it's broken down. But they exist very high in the sky, and Sumeru is a floating city. If you know anything about ancient lands, we had a lot of floating mountains and floating cities. And this is why they showed you this in the movie Avatar. But in Sumeru, this is the place. This place is composed of one island in the middle, and it's surrounded by 12 other mini islands. These 12 other mini islands encircle the one island in the middle, and all 13 of these islands together make what is known as Sumeru. Sumeru is the home of Zeus, right? The fallen god. And he also has 12 principalities. And these principalities are the principalities that they speak of in the Bible when they say, when we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against evil and spiritual wickedness in high places. When they say in the Bible, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against principalities, spiritual, the force of darkness, well, not darkness, let's remove darkness, but the force of evil and spiritual wickedness in high places. I repeat, in Ephesians, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, spiritual wickedness in high places. They told you that because the principalities is the name of a group of fallen gods, and there's 12 of them. And these fallen gods are depicted to you in Greek mythology. When they show you Zeus, you know, his Olympians, Apollo, Athena, and all these different gods and gods, they show you these are the principalities. And they are very, very strong. These principalities, they were literally some of the most powerful gods in the heavens, in the cosmos, before they were, and they wasn't even kicked out. They decided to side with Zeus during the war, and that's how they got kicked out. So the principalities are one of the most powerful beings in Zeus' army. He has an army. He has a prince and the prince of the kingdom. He has a prince and he has a prince and the princes of his kingdom. He has an entire military. He has advisors. He has a board of directors. It's a full-laid, drawn-out team. And the principalities are second in command right under Zeus over the entire kingdom. Right, and it's 12 of them. These are fallen gods and goddesses, and I won't reveal their names right now, but I will at a later date because I want to give you something to hang on to. But each of them has their own air palace, they call it a palace in the sky. So this is why it's 12 mini islands that circle around the center island. And together, all 30 of these islands, all 13 of these islands make up what's known as Summeru, the place of the floating mountains, the place of this. And this is where Zeus lives. This is where Zeus lives. He has the center island that's in the center. This is headquarters, and this is where they meet and have meetings and talk sometimes. But it floats in the sky, and it's like its own little continent floating in the sky.